You ever get that feeling? Like you're looking at the world, but maybe there's, I don't know, something behind it.
Like a hidden layer.
Exactly. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into a story that really leans into that feeling. It's called The Sky is a Window.
Yeah.
You shared this one with us, and honestly, it's quite something.
It definitely takes you on a journey.
Right. So our plan is to sort of unpack it, pull out the big ideas, and maybe see what this really imaginative story tells us about how we see things.
And it starts small, doesn't it? Almost insignificantly. A child, Leela, sees something.
Yeah, this crack, a fine white fracture in the sky.
And crucially, the adults, the technology,
Uh,
they don't see it. Satellites say everything's normal.
which is fascinating straight away. It
Yeah.
makes you think, are there things our senses pick up that our tech just misses or maybe isn't designed for? Ever had that where your gut feeling contradicts the hard data?
Oh, definitely. It poses that classic question about subjective experience versus objective measurement. The story really plays with that tension. Leela sees it, the world doesn't initially.
And it's not just a static thing. It grows, right? Turns into this starburst pattern.
And there's this feeling it generates, not quite fear at first, more like a background hum of unease.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get this reveal of the world beneath the world.
Right. A darker sky, different stars, moving differently.
Totally alien constellations. It's like finding out there's a whole other sky we never knew about, operating by its own rules, right above us.
That juxtaposition is really effective. The familiar sky cracking open to reveal something completely unfamiliar. It challenges everything we assume about, well, space and how things work up there.
So then Dr. Halleck enters the picture, starts detecting actual measurable stuff. Radiation bursts, photonic anomalies. Okay, for someone maybe not deep in physics, what's the significance there? What are photonic anomalies suggesting?
Well, basically, light isn't behaving as expected. Photons are particles of light. So if you're getting anomalies, it means something fundamental about light, about energy, is being disrupted near this crack.
Ah, okay. Like a glitch in the fabric of reality itself, maybe?
Potentially, yes. It hints that the crack isn't just superficial. It's affecting the very structure of what we perceive.
And then the crack forms this thin slit, and things get really weird globally.
Synchronized events, birds stop singing, dogs go nuts.
And the kids, children everywhere, apparently seeing the same thing. A face.
That detail is particularly striking. This shared perception, especially among children who might be less conditioned by expectation. What could that mean? Collective unconscious, some kind of shared psychic field.
It's creepy, whatever it is. Like they're all tuned into the same hidden channel.
It suggests our individual realities might be more linked than we think.
And predictably, people try to explain it away, right? Religions, cults pop up, Church of the Second Sky, glass prophets.
Humans searching for meaning in the unknown. It's a pattern we see again and again. We need narratives to make sense of things, even the utterly baffling.
But while they're doing that, the crack keeps spreading down to the equator. And this glass anxiety sets in. People having night terrors, panic attacks.
Understandably. The sky, the ultimate constant, is literally breaking apart. The idea that it's just a shell that's deeply unsettling to our sense of stability.
It really undermines your whole foundation, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Our psychological well-being is surprisingly tied to the predictability of our environment.
So Leela comes back. Remember, the girl who saw it first. She'd been away, background in cosmology, but avoided the spotlight.
Right. And there's this sense she was almost summoned back, an unexplained pressure.
And here's the kicker. The crack reacts to her. It moves when she's near.
That's a huge shift. It's not just a phenomenon anymore. It seems to have some kind of awareness or at least a connection to her.
Suggests she's more than just the first observer, maybe.
It certainly implies a deeper link. Perhaps her consciousness or something specific about her is intertwined with this event.
Okay, then. The shattering. The breach.
Yeah.
But it's not loud, is it?
No, completely silent. Almost. Geometric, like it's dismantling itself according to some pattern.
And behind it, the second sky. Black. Infinite.
And the eyes, the watchers, colossal, unblinking, just observing.
The description is intense. And the reaction? A global scream.
Yeah, a mix of pure terror, but also awe, and maybe even, strangely, recognition.
Recognition. Wow. And that line from the child, the first words recorded after, they're watching to see if we wake up. Chills. What does that even mean, wake up?
It's profoundly suggestive, isn't it? It implies humanity is in some kind of sleep state, unaware of the larger reality these watchers inhabit. The breach is maybe the alarm clock going off.
A very alarming alarm clock.
Indeed. And then 3 days later, this thought arrives.
The cognitive broadcast.
No.
Not sound, not like just
Yeah.
information appearing in everyone's head simultaneously.
Exactly. Bypassing senses entirely. A direct cognitive transfer.
And these weird symbols, spinning cube, mirror with no reflection, whispering city, what are those about?
They seem symbolic, archetypal maybe. Communicating concepts rather than literal messages, like trying to convey complex ideas through pure mental imagery. It suggests a form of communication far beyond our own language.
And the main message delivered this way.
This is not the first world you've lived in.
Boom! Mind blown. That just changes everything, doesn't it? Suddenly, history, reality, it's all potentially cyclical, layered.
It completely reframes our existence. We're not just here now. We might have been here or somewhere else like here before and forgotten it.
Then comes Dr. Hellick's posthumous paper, explaining the layers.
Yes, the nested reality concept, Earth as a kind of pocket dimension, protected by these artificial skies.
Protected from what?
From the true universe, which, according to Hellick, is cognitively overwhelming. Too much information, too much complexity for our current minds to handle.
So the skies are like filters or firewalls.
Sort of, yeah. Protective shells. And the reason for this quarantine, Hellick suggests, is because humanity was once part of that true universe, but...
Something went wrong.
Exactly. A tantalizingly vague phrase. What went wrong? What were we like then? It raises so many questions about our origins and potential.
And then people start remembering things. Leela, others, the fractured remember.
Yeah, fragments of memory surfacing, languages they shouldn't know, places they've never visited, lucid dreams filled with seemingly forgotten knowledge, like echoes of a previous existence bleeding through.
And that phrase they all seem to recall?
You volunteered for containment.
Whoa! That adds another layer entirely. Choice. We chose this limited reality. Why?
It implies agency, doesn't it? That perhaps this wasn't imposed but undertaken for a reason? Maybe safety. Maybe healing after whatever went wrong. It complicates the narrative immensely.
Okay, just when you think you're getting a handle on it, crack number 2 appears.
We're across the second sky, yeah. The one with the watchers.
And the watchers react this time.
They do. One sheds tears of liquid fire, revealing these black obelisks hidden beneath.
Obelisks. So structures. More layers.
It seems so. Ancient structures, perhaps part of the mechanism of this nested reality. It suggests the watchers aren't the ultimate layer either. Leela even thinks, then we find out who put us here. The mystery just keeps deepening.
And then the second sky dissolves too.
Yes. It dissolves, the watchers fade, the fake stars blink out.
Leaving.
The true universe. And it's described not as space and stars, not matter and energy in the way we think of it.
But as thought. A lattice of consciousness. What does that even look like?
It's hard to picture, right? Imagine reality not being built from atoms, but from awareness itself. Interconnected minds or thoughts forming the very fabric of existence, a fundamentally different kind of reality.
And we were in a nursery all along, protected from ourselves.
That's the implication, that our previous state or the nature of the true universe was something we weren't ready for, or perhaps something we damaged ourselves with.
And the architects show up. Described as older than time, what remained of humanity after breaking itself. Survivors.
It suggests a transformation, perhaps a catastrophic one, leading to this separation and containment. And these architects, these evolved or changed versions of us.
They communicate silently.
Yes. And the message is...
Welcome home. Begin again.
Yeah. Which is surprisingly hopeful. After everything, it's an invitation to return, to start over within this true consciousness-based reality.
So the end state, no skies at all, just windows into consciousness.
Exactly. An awareness of the layers of dream and design, the understanding that we're not on a physical planet in space, but maybe more like a location within a shared mind, a slice of a memory folded into time.
That's a heavy concept.
It is, but the story frames it as liberating. Not being alone in the dark, but realizing we are the dark, we are the light beyond it, a reclaiming of our fundamental nature.
And every child now just knows the sky is a window.
Yeah, that the limitation was always meant to be overcome. Humanity was always supposed to look through, to see beyond the confines. It's a complete shift in understanding reality itself.
Wow. Okay, so we went from this tiny dismissed crack All the way to revealing the universe as pure thought and humanity rejoining it. What a ride.
It really covers immense ground, thematically and conceptually. Perception, belief, the nature of reality.
Definitely. So thinking about this whole journey, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What things in our current reality are we just accepting as fixed,
Hmm.
as the whole picture?
What assumptions are we making?
Yeah. What if the edges of our science, our understanding, what if they're just the frame of a window we haven't realized we can look through yet? What other skies or layers might be there that we're just not seeing?
It's a powerful thought to leave with. Are the limits we perceive truly limits or just temporary boundaries? What windows are right in front of us?
Gives you something to think about for sure.